Sir, pakitulong, may nagpapatayan doon. Sabihin ng polis na, uy, hindi ako pwede mag-respond dyan dahil off duty ako. Hindi yan po pwede. You are...
Now, I want to ask you, Senator, given that you were PNP chief, do you believe there should be reforms, serious reforms to be taken after this incident, and what would they be? I'll ask you one specific, no? Si Nuesca has such a bad track record. Homicide cases, refused his drug test, didn't show up at a court hearing, and yet he was able to keep his badge and his gun. Kailangan ba mas stricto at mas mataas sa totoo lang ang standard pagpulis? Tanong ng ordinaryong tao, Senator, bakit pa siya pulis nung lumabas yung records po niya na ganun?
Yan yung mga due process na yan na sinasabi pag nagkakaso ang pulis, tapos meron sila abogado, alam mo na yung takbo ng kaso, abogado na marunong masyado hanggang magdadrag ang case at hihintayin na lang nila na mag-retire si Bato. Pag-retire ni Bato, hindi na masyado mainit yung sitwasyon na yan. And maybe, kung yung mga like Nuesca, kapag yan ay isang kung halimbawa, isa siyang yung mga pulis na engaged sa droga, sabihin na, okay lang, dismiss ka lang, hintayin mo lang. Pag nag-retire si Bato, i-work out natin sa appellate board yung kaso mo, makakabalik ka rin. So yan yung mga kabuisitan sa mga batas na yan. Kaya sa akin, I will try to revisit yung RA 8551 na yan, yung Voluntary Organizational Act. Yeah. At hanapin ko yung mga provisions dyan na naglagay sa chief PNP sa inutil na sitwasyon. I-compare mo yung AFP sa PNP. Ibang-iba yung kanyang disciplinary mechanism. Yeah. Dahil sa sundalo, pag military, nagkakasala ang sundalo, pwedeng ikulong kaagad yan ang kanyang commander. Sa PNP, hindi mo pwede ikulong kung walang kaso.
So you would change that?
Specific yan. Hanggat walang kaso na ina-file sa kanya, hindi mo pwede ikulong yung tao na yan. Dahil nga, yung kanyang criminal case yun. On the part of the administrative case naman, sinabi doon na merong summary power ang chief PNP to dismiss the policeman, the erring policeman. But ang gusto nga ni Senator Gordon, dapat halimbawa nagkasala yung police na yan, kagaya kay Nuesca, kitang-kita yung ebidensya na binaril in cold blood yung dalawa. Dapat ang chief PNP makabigay kagad ng issue ng orders na dismiss kagad yung police na yan. Yeah, that is summary dismissal. Summary dismissal. Pero sa PNP, yung summary dismissal proceeding is, according to the Napolcom, it should take 30 days in order to afford the suspect due process.
Oo.
So, yung due process yan, well, kailangan natin yung due process talaga. Pero, dyan nagdadrag eh.
Okay, so, ang tanong ko lang, yeah, Senator, you're making strong points, but I want to understand, this is now the process now within the PNP. So, may punto kayo, si General Sinas essentially just said that now he's immediately detained, disarmed, and issued an automatic leave of absence, so his salary is automatically cut. Pero it's just an automatic leave of absence. And yet, si General Sinas was also able to relieve another police officer just because of his statements. I don't understand that, no? Bakit pwede po yung isa tapos ito ay automatic leave of absence lang? Ano po ba ang policy?
Well, sinusunod lang nila yun. Maraming Napolcom circular, memorandum circulars na nagtukover yan sa actions ng magiging actions ng GPNP. Sinusunod lang nila yung mga administrative procedures.
Okay, so what you would want is to give the PNP chief powers for summary dismissal. Okay, right away.
Okay, then subject to appeal na lang kung mag-appeal sila. Pero yun nga, hindi nga po pwede dahil sa batas yan.
Okay. So that's one thing that can be changed. Another one, why was he allowed to carry, tanong rin to ng ordinaryong tao, his firearm considering he was off duty? And you have statements coming out that it was no less than President Duterte who allowed that, for police officers to carry their firearms even when they're off duty. Dapat
Yes,
babaguhin yun, Senator Bato?
Hindi ka rin, ang ating naman sitwasyon tayo na ikaw pulis ka, hindi ka pwede magsabi, uy, hindi ako magre-react, sabi may lalapit sa'yo. Sir, pakitulong, may nagpapatayan doon. Sabihin ng pulis na, uy, hindi ako pwede mag-respond dyan dahil off duty ako. Hindi yan po pwede. You are a policeman 24 hours, so you should be ready to respond. And in order to respond, dapat kumplito ka, may armas ka. So yan yung rationale behind sa policy ni President Duterte. Dahil hindi mo pwede sabihin na, uy, taga-banda ako, uy, taga-kwalang ako, taga chaplain service ako. Police ka, you wearing the badge. You should serve and protect kahit na anong service mo sa PNP. Kahit na mo police ka, 24/7.
Okay. Oo. So, for you, dapat 24/7, dala yung baril. Is anger management the solution? Si General Sina suggested that, you know, it may help police officers go through an anger management program. Do you think this is the heart of the issue? An anger management program?
Yes, Karen, sabi ko nga palagi, pag may pulis na nakabaril or nakipagsuntukan or engaged sa altercation, sabi ko, deep breathing lang kayo. Kahit na, alam mo, kung nakapag-deep breathing siya doon na kahit na 5 seconds, baka hindi niya makalabit yung trigger.
Ganun lang kasimple ba yun? I mean, I wouldn't know because I don't shoot. So, but is it that simple that it's deep breathing and then you won't be a cold-blooded murderer? I mean, is it more than that?
Kung yung situation na yun dictated by yung mga nagpa-factors na came into play during that situation, then deep breathing will come in. Pero kung talagang plano mo lang patayin yan dahil may atraso sa'yo yan, walang deep breathing dyan. Walang deep breathing dyan. Kung plano mo talaga patayin, pero nakita mo naman na matagal na sila doon nag-hakil, tapos pumasok yung anak ngayon, sumali na, doon na isang factor yun na nag-agree yung I don't care, gano'n, wala na nasira na yung utak ng tao.
Okay. I know, Senator, that you have several interviews after this. Just to close, what will you do moving forward? Because clearly in the Senate, you are the one person, along with Senator Panfilo Lacson, of course, who's headed the PNP, right? So, ano ang dapat gawin so that the words to protect and to serve really become real to the ordinary Filipino? What reforms are needed? Kailangan po ba?
Sa akin, legislative reform na kailangan. We have to revisit RA 8551 talaga and strengthen the power, the disciplinary mechanism of the PNP. Lalong-lalo na yung Chief PNP na hindi niya pwede ikulong yung tao niya dahil maraming chichiburichi sa batas na yun. So, kailangan talagang magkakaroon ka ng isang Chief PNP na kumpleto ng power na mandisiplina yung kanyang tao. Oo. Pati yung provisions doon sa yung mga appellate procedures, yung pag-a-appeal, dismiss ka na dahil nga kuan ka, ninja cap ka. Pag-dismiss mo na, hintayin mo lang mag-retire si Bato. At tandaan natin kasi ma-reinstate ka rin. Tingnan mo, hindi ko ina-accuse yung mga appellate boards na yan na may ginagawang milagro, pero very clear, ninja cap. Ngayon, pina-reinstate mo, ginurant mo yung appeal. So, ano mangyari yun? Pabalik-balik ang problema. So, isa yan sa i-revisit natin yung appellate board na yan. Kasi, ang dami dyan sira ulong pulis na pag makakita ka na matanda na patrolman o PFC, makita mo, tanda na nito, bakit patrolman ba ito? Pag tanong mo, bakit, anong edad ka pumasok? Sir, bata ako pumasok. Pero matagal akong na-dismiss. Ngayon lang ako na-reinstate. Anong kaso mo? murder, sir. O, tingnan mo, bakit ka nakabalik?
Yeah. Oo. So,
Murder
stricter,
mo.
these are very good points if they're able to change. Stricter standards to retain a police officer on duty.